Okay.
Hello, evening, ladies and gents. Welcome to the Black Cannon Show. Me and my boy Tony, first of the new year, 15th of January, Thursday. And yeah, we're here to talk about Arsenal, all things Arsenal. Big game last night in the Carabao Cup semi-finals. We're going to talk a bit more about that game and some of the things that around that, and you know, some of the. We're just going to talk about Arsenal and what's going on. But big up to Tony. What are you saying, Moji? How are you doing?
Yeah, everyone, big up, big up, big ups. I mean, first Black Cannon show for the year. You know, in God we trust. Alhamdulillah. You know, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. Thank you for everything. You know, and thank you for keeping the life of both me and my brother. Abs here, you know, we give God all the praise. All the praises go to him, you know. Thank God, you know, for a new episode, and thank you for keeping our families, and thank you for another, you know, Arsenal content that's gonna be made today. Glory to God. Abs, how are you doing, my brother?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. I must admit, man, the YouTube algorithms, man, they're not really been very nice recently. I know you must not have been covering like some of the AFCON streams as well, which started off nice, but now they've tailed and they've dipped really. Like the views are just really low now. So I don't know, man. Day to day is just different with YouTube, and I'm just fighting YouTube. But I see you're doing your thing though. I see you doing your thing with, you know, what's his name? TCT. What's his name? Josh. Is it Josh? What's his name?
You know, I've actually revamped my channel. I've, you know, let go of some certain shows, and I'm bringing in a new wave into my channel. And that's what you ought to do. You have to, you know, refresh things, and you do that always on your channel. You know, you do that always. I've brought in a new friend of mine, Arsenal Domination. Yes, we have a show called the Arsenal Clinic, and the show has been doing quite good. Dom is a very great tactician in terms of tactics, and you know, in this space, there are differences in this space. Yeah, there are people that talk about football in general. There are people that actually understand tactics, that are real tacticians that know the tactics. Sometimes you have to be honest enough to understand that, hey, okay, you're more of a general kind of podcaster. You're not really a tactician. There are people that are really, really into this tactics thing and how it really affects the game. And you have to be real honest to be able to understand that. So I brought him into the channel, and the shows have been good with him. I've been doing my show with Josh Jr. Yeah, exactly. I've been doing my show, Arsenal Uncensored, with Josh also. A new show with Dr. Seymour. That show was to be held today. Dr. Seymour. Yeah. I have a show with him.
Yeah, nice.
Dr. Seymour.
Very intelligent.
Very intelligent guy. Very intelligent guy.
Yeah.
Very intelligent. I have a show with him. I think, bro, he was gonna get back to me later this night. I have Arsenal Domination on the show tomorrow. You know, I'm doing all these shows. I have Mark tomorrow. I mean, there's so many shows now, and it's so hard to fit everything into the whole picture. But I see you doing your own little thing too. You know, I mean, you're my guy.
Don't forget Craig. I know you love
Craig.
Craig.
Craig. No. Me and Craig will be back. We'll be back. I think maybe on. I think I'm looking at Saturday. Mind you, me and Craig, we have a show together. The three Musketeers, me, him, and Leon. But Leon has not really been. He's been off and on, and that's what's keeping the show down. So Leon said I was going to be back on Saturday. I'll talk to Craig.
Here, bro. You need a sub, I'm here. I could jump on if you need me, bro. I'm here. If I'm available, I will jump on. Because you need 3 people, and if he's not about, then I'm not saying I want to take over, but I will jump in, and I can do.
Bro, you don't need any invites to my channel, my bro. You know that, bro. You know that. Melina. And then I had Chanzo in the house just the other day. Great, amazing show. Me and him had, bro. The chemistry was just. I'm thinking of doing something more bigger with Chanzo. Yeah. But me, him, and Ola, because him and Ola are very great friends. Him and Ola of the Fight Week show.
Fight Week show.
Yeah, the Fight Week show. They are very close friends. Yeah. So we have something in the pipeline, And again, I'm still waiting on that show you were talking about the panel show and stuff like that, because I think that's the way to go. We need to have a strong panel show, bro.
Yep.
But we need to have that panel show that it's gonna be
be every week.
Four good podcasters locked in. As in locked in, ready to die ready to argue anything now, ready to fight on streams, bro. We need to have these things, but we need to have 2 other people that are, locked in, ready to lay all bare, on the internet, ready to fight, So it is what it is. Yeah. So we're still waiting for that one, Abs, because I still they want to coordinate that one. Then we can show it on our channels, but we need to have that one, bro. And we need to plan it very well. It need to be a very, very mad show, bro. Not the one that will come and go and fizzle out. We need to plan it very well so that it can go well.
Everyone else seems to be able to do their shows. You've got Never a Foul, you've got the Big Six, you got Catch Up as well. They're doing their thing as well. And I rate all these shows and stuff. Loose Cannon. But we've been doing this in this space for a while now. And by now, we're half now. Yeah, big up to Miss Melina in the building. Yeah.
And I got something in the pipeline coming up with Miss Melina too. Me, Miss Melina, and Bagger, we should be doing something quite soon too. So, bro, a lot. There's a whole lot in the pipeline. So, let's just see.
Shout to True Copite in the building as well. Yes, big up Mel, sis as well.
Yeah, big ups my guy, Copish.
2026 inshallah. Yeah, more success, definitely. But listen, let's get the show started, man, because I don't know your thoughts about the game yesterday. I made my thoughts on an earlier show on my own, because I'll give you my thoughts quickly.
Yes.
I kind of
not quickly. Go in depthly into it. I want to really know your appreciation of that game.
Yeah. So I went into this game confident that we're gonna win this game. Actually, no, I didn't. Actually, I went into this game thinking it would possibly be a draw. Don't know why. I just had a 2-2 draw on my mind. So went into this game, and I noticed, that we were playing all right. We were playing quite decent. I did feel that Chelsea were. I personally felt that Chelsea, when they had the ball, they looked better on the ball for some reason. I don't know why. But Arsenal, we got our goal early in the game, and that kind of like settled things down a little bit. Ben White, corner from Declan Rice, header, goal, 1-0 up. Thinking, we're comfortable now. So it's a back and forth game, lots of space all over the place, and niggly fouls here and there, and Chelsea attacking us, we're attacking them. I think we were slightly better in the first half. Second half, we came out better in the second half. We got the second goal. That was Gyökeres that scored the second goal. Good goal, good finish. Ben White down the right-hand side. Saka plays the ball to Ben White. Ben White puts the cross in, and Gyökeres scores second goal. So I'm thinking, yes, right, let's kill this tie off tonight. That's it. I want to kill these guys. And then 48 minutes into the game, you know, Chelsea are still probing. They're still looking, you know, like dangerous without causing too much, you know, issues. Then Garnacho scores from a corner. I don't know. I felt that we defended that really poorly. I don't know. It was a good shot, but I felt that Kepa maybe could have done better on his near post. It was a good shot, but I think Kepa could have maybe done a bit better. So there's 2-1, and I'm thinking, okay, now, you know, they're back in the game now. The fans, you know, they're happy, they're singing. You know what I mean? The Chelsea fans, like they're in the game now. So we scored again. This time, beautiful goal from Zubimendi, you know, nice play from once again. Beautiful goal. The way he's just turned 2 players and it's just slotted it with his left boot. And I'm thinking, this game is done. Yeah, they're not going to score. Let's just keep it. And let's just keep scoring. And Gabriel gets that header. It bounces over the crossbar. I think there were some more chances that we may have had. Marino, when the goalkeeper saved it, Sanchez has saved it with his foot. I was like, and then towards the end of the game, they go and score the second goal, 3-2, and I'm like, here we go, man. And the game ends, and although I was happy with the win, I was like, we've let them off the hook because one, they didn't have no Palmer, didn't have no Caicedo, didn't have no Gusto, and there's someone else missing. There's Reece James as well. They were missing key players in their team, and they still played well. So can you imagine? And I'm not saying Emirates is not a fortress, and I do believe that when they come to the Emirates, that we beat them. We have a great record against Chelsea in the last. They've not beaten us in the last 9 games. The Emirates is a fortress for us. I've got no doubt that we're probably going to go through, but I just felt that we needed to kill them at Stamford Bridge. So when they come over now, they've got no hope in it. They got no hope. Now, you see Don CFC, he's got hope for the next game. I'm seeing his title. Can Chelsea, you know, come back? I'm seeing the Chelsea fans, like, they've got a bit of hope. We've given them some hope, you know. And I just felt after that game a little bit deflated, a little bit underwhelmed. I don't know how you felt.
I mean, you've done justice to, you know, to every bit of layer of that game. You know, I mean, you've done everything. It's simple as that. You know, when in this kind of games, when you get to this kind of advantage where you're 3-1 up, you know, on a typical day in Stamford Bridge, I mean, you just shut up shop. And again, everything goes down to game management. I mean, many other time, we've always been having this criticism of Mikel Arteta and his tactics. Where is your game management? During the times when you need them. It's usually during the times where you don't need him to go, you know, into this intense game management, which is after you've scored maybe 1 goal and you're leading by 1 goal, and then you bring those incendiary game, defensive game management tactics. And then we actually, after then, we still even go on to even concede goals, you know, 1 too many, you know, and then we're leading 3-1. And then you're asking that question, where is the game management after that? And the truth is that we didn't see any game management after that, bro. You know, the midfield remained wide open. I was seeing 3 strikers.
Are you the only one who saw that? I thought I was the only one who saw that our midfield was wide open. So you actually acknowledge
Of course, I saw it, bro. I read the game. I didn't watch along with Baggers, and Baggers watches the game quite well too. So of course, we read the game quite properly. You know, our midfield was totally open. Esteval was just having fun after fun after fun, ripping apart our midfield. You know, it was just having a walk away. You know, in that midfield, and again, big kudos to Julian Timber. And again, people, this is why I say Julian Timber is the best right back in the world right now, people. Yeah, I mean, no one, absolutely no one is gonna dispute that. Yeah, it was his genius yesterday that even kept us this close. Yeah, kept us this close to keeping that Estevao guy because I think he's a very dangerous man. You see that guy? It's a dangerous
Pace,
player, bro.
skill,
Got some
everything.
couple of shots off yesterday, bro. A dangerous looking shots. And even if as a what Arisa Balaga,
Kept him up.
the Arsenal
Yeah.
goalkeeper, yeah. I mean,
Mm.
coming to Stamford Bridge, I mean, you should be expecting him to shut things down. Yeah, I mean, when you're rushing out like that from your post to actually be, a kind of like a cover to kind of like truncate any kind of goal coming towards your near post, you have to do it in a very efficient manner because the way Garnacho scored that goal was a bit awkward. Yeah, you're coming out of your post, you're rushing onto Garnacho, you completely just forget about I mean, just forget about who is around who is at your back. I mean, the measurement closer to the near post, and you leave your legs wide open like that. And Ganacho, okay, thank you very much. On Russian Ariza Balaga, thank you. Put it nutmegs in, get into the net, bro. When you're doing that kind of cover, yeah, I mean, do it more efficiently, bro. Do it more efficiently, bro. And again, this is why David Raya is the number one goalkeeper out here. I mean, good reflexes. It covers his area very very well. I think it brings that form of stability to that our back four. You could really see when Arrizabalaga, is there. There's still this little bit of
Nerves. Yeah.
untidy kind of
Mm.
thing going on there that you could spot it, you could see it.
Mm.
It might not be really really pronounced, but again, when you're the best defense in the Premier League and you're conceding two goals, at Stamford Bridge, I think that's a bit a pill to swallow. But of course, yeah, we also had some other good stuff going on. Victor Gyökeres, mind you, we've been at the neck of Victor Gyökeres
Mm.
right from 2 months ago, from the start of 2 months ago. People have lost the patience with him. But it's just nice to just see that little 1-2 with Bukayo Saka and Benjamin White getting a pass through to Gyökeres, who is in the 18-yard box for once. Bro, you know what? Yeah, this is the thing. I was so happy when I saw him score that goal. Yeah, but you know why? Because he was in the position where you need
Mm.
your striker to be.
Mm.
That is
Mm.
where you need, yeah, your main man, your number 9, to be out there trying to put in goals. Position. That's where he ought to be. He ought not to be, several meters backwards trying to engineer the ball or trying to help build up play and see him in the channels and see him run it. Bro, he should be in the 18-yard box latching onto chances like that. So when he got the goal, I mean, you said it was a nice goal. I will beg to differ. There's
You can't miss
nothing
that.
nice about that goal. I mean, let's
Yeah.
be very humble here. There's nothing nice about that goal. It was a very ugly goal. But this is the thing, yeah. It doesn't really matter these days whether you get an ugly goal or not. What really matters is that the ball is at the back of the net. So, in other words, I'm ready for Gyökeres to score goals, no matter how ugly those goals come in. He was just in the right place at the right time. And mind you, Sanchez was a calamity goalkeeper who's made more mistakes also in that game. He made so much mistakes. I mean, you know that, yeah. And they start to wonder how can a big club like a Chelsea Football Club still be rollicking with a panicky goalkeeper like Sanchez. And don't get this thing twisted, yeah. Chelsea's attack potent yesterday. Let's don't get that twisted, yeah. It's just because of our defense we're able to sit them right just
Mm.
a bit yesterday.
Enzo was
But the
cooking
thing there is
yesterday.
that, yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing there is that no matter how potent your attack really is, when your defense is crap, when your defense is shit, and when you have a goalkeeper that's vulnerable to mistakes like that, bro. I mean, you would always be on the losing side. Don't get it twisted. That Chelsea game yesterday was lost by their defense. Can you see every turn and every attack, every set piece yesterday, time after time, minute after minute, yeah? In swinger after in swinger, Chelsea defense was in crisis, bro. Crisis mode, crisis management. They can't defend, bro. Everyone was just, bro. Everyone was just, bro. Everyone was all over the place. They can't defend, and Chelsea can't defend set pieces, bro. And this is why I keep saying that Arsenal have a weapon of mass destruction, and people keep laughing at me, bro. That's what happens, bro. When you have this kind of layers to your game, and you have set pieces as one of those big top weapon of mass destruction that you have in your armory, you have to wield it. You have to use it. And sincerely, these teams can't cope. They can't cope. When Arsenal go for those in swingers, bro, these teams break. They can't cope with what's coming. And I just think we should further weaponize it. And again, mind you, there's a new transfer that just came to our football club. The former throw-in coach of Liverpool has now joined Arsenal.
He's from Liverpool, isn't he?
Arsenal with the throws. Yes. So people expect more. I mean, people keep laughing at us and calling us set piece FC. Well, it's okay, good and okay. I like what Arsenal have done now. We've actually even gone deep into the joke right now. We want to totally just make it a football set piece FC, like literally. So we've gone to get the. I mean, I've forgotten his name, but he's a German.
Thomas Gruner.
Yeah, he's German though. Yeah, he's German though, and he's a guru when it comes to set pieces via throwing. So you'll be seeing lots of long throw-ins coming in from Arsenal in the coming weeks because he's grilling them already. I already saw some pictures, some training pic. He's grilling them hard, my bro. Pause. Grilling them seriously. So you start seeing goals from throw-ins coming for Arsenal. I mean, this team better be ready, Abs, in terms of set pieces. They better be ready. If left by what we saw yesterday, Chelsea can't even cope with just a mega corner kicking swingers, bro. Just wait till when the throwing in swingers start coming in. But again,
we're not the only team. We're not the only team doing set pieces, but we're the most successful team scoring from set pieces.
Right? The most efficient. We're the most efficient, though.
24 set pieces this season already. So obviously there's some kind of we're getting some joy out of it, out of doing set pieces. And you know what, if there's if you can improve on that and you bring in like, you know, a coach that's going to be able to make that a thing for you, then you know what, that we can only get better, I suppose, isn't it? Because I think he improves how far you can throw the ball as well,
exactly,
and stuff like that as well. So
so it's grilling them seriously in training. I mean, I've seen videos, I've seen pictures already, bro, and he's grilling them hard on it, bro, hard. So you start seeing goals from there too. So I mean, Mikel Arteta wants to make this football club, you know, a real set piece, you know, a real set piece by default setting. So again, a goal is a goal. It doesn't matter where you get your goals from. That's how I look at it. Yeah, does it bring a little bit of boringness, a little bit of untidiness to the game? Yes, I do admit that. Is it boring to watch? Yes, I do admit that. But again, since these teams have actually devised means of actually keeping a low block against Arsenal, well, there's no other thing we can do than to actually, you know, be petty with these people and score set piece goals. I mean, I'm going to take it any day, anytime. But again, it still left a bit of taste in my mouth yesterday. 3-2. I don't think that was the whole picture. I thought that Arsenal needed to win that game, you know, by 5, because that defense is so shocking, bro. So shocking, that Chelsea defense. Oh my God, bro. How did those guys win the Club World Cup now, bro? How in God's name, bro? How in God's name, bro? That's, bro, Chelsea defense is one of the shocking I've seen in the whole of the Premiership, bro. They can't defend. By the shield, bro. Horrible defender. Sanchez, look at the mistakes after bro. On a good day, yeah, with a
He's
very
been
prolific
good though
team,
this season, though.
that team will go down 6, bro.
Apart from a few games this season, he's been all right. But it's the easy chances that he concedes. It's just funny. It's just he can save the really hard chances, but the easy ones.
Yeah, and then the little one, yeah. Oh, and that Merino goal, I mean, you touched on that too. That Merino, it should have been a goal. I mean, he was just lucky enough. He dove towards the wrong way to just his foot, just a little bit of his foot, just glanced the ball and it went away. I mean, yeah, bro, we should have been looking at 4-5. And again, Arsenal, when you get these chances, you have to bring that killer instinct. You have to kill the game. And Mikel Arteta, where is your in-game management, bro? Where is your in-game management, bro? Because again, I looked at the reinforcements we got as a big weakness in that.
We brought in Martinelli.
We brought in Havertz. When you're winning, Havertz, bro.
And Jesus.
I mean, it doesn't make sense. Havertz, Gabriel Jesus. It doesn't make sense. You have to bring in defensive reinforcements at the time and see the game through. So when we need a defensive approach to keep it tight at the back and just just play through and see us have that 2-goal margin, take it to the Emirates, in which I don't think they can break it. It would have been so easy to do that, but the change in the subs, horrible subs, bro, horrible subs. Why bringing in Kai Havertz? Why talking Havertz into the midfield, bro? This is a guy that just coming back from injury. And his strength is as a striker, right? Why bringing him and talking him into that midfield, bro?
He looks big though. He does look bigger than everyone else in the midfield though. He does look like a big guy, man. Havertz. He does look like
but being a big guy doesn't protect your midfield. That's it. That's why Chelsea had more chances going through our midfield, like if they were cutting through butter. And Estevao making those runs and Garnacho just having a new lease of life. Bro, we made Garnacho look like prime Ronaldinho, bro. With the goals and everything, bro. It was horrible at the end. But again, we take a 1-0 lead and we go.
How are you feeling about the
1-0 lead, yeah?
How are you feeling about the second round though? Because you've not really touched on the Emirates. Are you feeling confident?
Bro, there's no need to touch on that. There's no need to touch on that, bro. Come on, man. You know what it is. Emirates. Have we lost any competitive game at the Emirates this season? No, right? So it's about 14 wins, 1 draw. I think 14 wins and 1 draw throughout the season at the Emirates, bro. That's a blessed record to be having, mostly when you've played the likes of Atletico de Madrid at home, when you've played when you've played Liverpool at home and they did not
get to win. We never spoke about the Liverpool game. What was your thoughts on the Liverpool game? Because a 0-0
I felt bad. To drab. I felt bad. But again, I think the players were showing signs of tiredness. I think they're tired. Yeah. Gyökeres couldn't run at the time. He was just walking all over the pitch. We allowed Liverpool to have the ball possession, in a home game. I think Mikel Arteta chickened out in the second half. I think he told the boys to just play for a draw when he came back. Arteta. Yeah, when you need him to usher in that defensive game management, whatever he's doing,
attack.
They go attack. And when you needed it against Chelsea, he completely, just misconstrues everything. But again, people still forget that Liverpool is still champions of this league. Although I knew we ought to win. When you have Liverpool without Salah, you have Liverpool without one other player that didn't play on the day. What's his name?
Isak Ekitike,
who's proven to be a very amazing striker anyway. This season, yeah. But who's leading the line that day? Cody Gakpo, bro. Yeah, Cody Gakpo doesn't show up to the park without Salah. He needs more I mean, he needs more a personality up front to actually help his game out. And he had a good game on on that day, trying to trouble Arsenal here and there. Frimpong too had a good game, but of course the lack of finishing also was a big problem for them. Frimpong is not a finisher. He'll go forward, he'll cause problems here and there, but not really a good finisher in it. But again, it is what it is. We kept the champions to no shots on goal, if I'm correct. I mean, it means something, but again, bro, you ought to be winning when you have the chance. You ought to be winning mostly when CE just gave you that chance and a platter of goal to just go 8 points up. You need to be taking the opportunity. We messed it up. We dropped the ball. We bottled it. Let's be frank about that.
Do you think that draw at Liverpool, has affected our title running? Do you think that the title's over now? It's City's or
no?
We can still win it? Because I still believe we can still win.
No. We still win. Because again, the threat has now become a little bit more of a harder task. It's more of a harder task now. You know why? Not because of that draw against Liverpool, but because of a new weapon of mass destruction that Manchester City have been able to acquire in the market. People. Me and my brother Abs have been talking about this. I mean, over a month ago, Semenyo people scoring goals. I mean, Abs, how many times do we have to do this? How many times do we have to do this, bro? I mean, we talked about it. And man has scored in his first game. Man scored in his second game. Man is a real weapon, bro. So even if Vasco Vadio is out for the entire season, that plays into Arsenal's advantage. Let's not talk about Diaz, who will be out for about 5 weeks. He should be back maybe by middle February. Until then, Man City have some couple of hard-hitting games coming up. So at the back, they're susceptible, they're vulnerable. Phil Foden is not really on form, which plays into Arsenal's advantage. But their attack has kind of like been rejuvenated by this Semenyo signing. And bro, sometimes you have to read the room. When this kind of signings come in, they have a very big effect on the football club. They kind of galvanize players around them to actually step up. And that's where I have a bigger problem. It's not in Semenyo scoring those goals, but it's the effect he has on a player like Foden, who would want to, okay, this guy that showed up to the park and started scoring goals. I want to be part of that. Cherky, watching Semenyo do the madness. I want to be part of that. It's those moments of magic that a player just brings in to the football club that could just change their whole season. But again, it is what it is. They still have defensive frailties, that might come back to haunt them. And them not being able to seal up that deal with McGay in the market right now, I'm now wondering, okay, you're just going all that attack and your defense is complete garbage right now. I'm wondering why they've not thrown money in front of Crystal Palace to seal that McGay deal. If they seal that McGay deal in this transfer window, it might be very, very hard for Arsenal to win this trophy, bro. Just saying.
But the thing is, and big up to Boy 10 and Oregon Goon.
Big up to Boy 10, man. Real one.
Man.
Big up
Thanks
to you,
for the
bro.
compliments, man. This is a very
big up Aces, Oregon Goon and my G, Godfrey, Benito, this big guys. Big up to you. Many Aces.
Yeah, man. Big up to everyone. With this title thing, I just believe now that it's down to us now. I think we've got that 6-point gap. I'm putting up 6-point gap. We've got that 6-point gap, and it's up to us to just keep winning games. We've got Forest at the weekend on Saturday.
Away from home.
Yeah, away from home. While Man City's got Man United. I just think that we just need to just beat teams and just be consistent, because the team that's more consistent wins the league, isn't it? If we're gonna drop we're gonna drop points here and there, but I also believe that City will drop points as well. Yeah, I know Semenyo's just come into the team, but he's not gonna play every single game. He's not gonna be at his best every single game, because I've seen, and I'm not trying to diss Semenyo in any way, yeah, but I've seen Semenyo have some off games. He's having a very good season though, by the way, though, yeah, but he's had off games. He's had against us when he played us. I don't know whether he was just like maybe just helping us out, but you know, he had an off game against us. It depends though right now though, because he's in a good bit of form now. You know, he scored for Man City on his debut. He scored against Newcastle. Is he gonna just go on a little run now where he's just scoring and winning them games? Because he seems to be like just integrating with the team very, very quickly. But as I said, I don't fear City. And I'm not just saying that just now. Yeah, I don't fear City. I fear us more than anything else. I fear what the manager's gonna do in terms of, like, you know, as you said, the in-game management. You know, but up till now, I think we've done okay. Yes, the Liverpool game, maybe we should have showed a little bit more fight, but as you said, the players look tired. And it happens. This happens with teams. Yeah, you got to have some excuses. Yeah, you know what I mean? We're going for a title. You know, we're in all 4 competitions. You know, there's gonna be games where you don't look that great. But in terms of, like, I'm gonna talk about players for a second, yeah, because Saka, you know, he signed his new contract. You know, he's getting a big boy 300 bags now. What's I don't know. Is there anything going on with Saka now? Is he playing at his optimum, maximum potential, or what is it with Saka now? Because I've seen clips on things now where he should have crossed the ball to Gyökeres yesterday, and Gyökeres was frustrated, and then obviously Ben White crossed the ball in, but there was something they were trying to make of, like, the celebration where you know, Saka came to him, he like pushed him off, and he went to Ben White. Rumors and talk of Odegaard don't pass the ball to Gyökeres and stuff like that. Yeah, what's your take on all of these things that people are saying right now? What's your opinion? BBK in the building.
Just before I chew on this Saka thing, I mean, you touched on something very, very important, Abs. Yeah, I mean, and that's what you do most of the time. I mean, that's how you ramp up all these big points. You lump them up together, yeah, and they're very, very key things. I mean, you were talking about Arsenal have to show consistency in actually winning these games, but Abs, this is the Premier League, bro. Arsenal will drop points. This is the fact that people don't want to admit. Yeah, this is the Premier League, bro. It's hard to get points at this time, bro. We are gonna drop points. We have to be prepared to actually drop points, my bro. This is it. And you know what? Yeah, we're not even, bro. We're gonna drop points. That, bro. We are gonna drop points. We better be ready to drop points, bro. We are gonna drop points, bro. Bro, we're not perfect in it right now. Yeah, we are. Bro, we are not perfect. Bro, can't you see that our defense hasn't even really recovered, bro? We've been conceding since right from the last game, where Gabriel had to come back. Even till now, we've been conceding goals. Actually, consistently, we've been conceding goals, and that is where I'm drawing the line now. We're now looking a little bit more vulnerable in the back right now, which is making me feel like, you know, there will be this tight games, yeah, that you know, they might be able to get 1 or 2 goals. I mean, see, yeah, if you act like 3, 4, 10 Arsenal fans, yeah, what do you think would have been the scoreline in Chelsea? What do you think would have been the scoreline maybe against a team like Liverpool? Someone would say maybe 1-1, maybe 2-2. No one is giving us that, oh, it could be a clean sheet. You know, it was quite different 3 months ago, 2 months ago, where you would say, oh, Arsenal would get maybe a clean sheet in that one. David Raya, another clean sheet. Right now, no one is actually giving us that clean sheet galore thing going on. So, which means there are questions surrounding our defense, even if that has been a big part of our strength, though, in terms of scoring goals, in terms of Gabriel, in terms of set pieces. But we are now vulnerable at the back just a little bit. Maybe due to that injury spell that Gabriel has gone into, that for the fact that we lost almost four of our defensive unit. Also, yeah, we lost Mosquera. I mean, we lost Timber for a while too, maybe for 2 or 3 games at the time. We lost who again? Incapia is totally out of the game. We have Calafiori out of the game, which also takes away from our attacking argument. Also, mind you, Calafiori is also a big factor in our attacking scenario too. I'm even thinking that Mikel Arteta has actually built that attacking network as part of Calafiori bumping forward and taking up advanced positions. When he pops into these advanced positions, it actually truncates any kind of fluidity in the opposition box. We have an extra man who's also a defender in the box, outside the box. It takes snapshots at times. It's a goal threat, set piece threat too. So I mean, we're losing him too. Also have to, we have to think about the consequences of these things too. So going into these games still, we'll be very wary about our defense just a little bit. Attacking wise, I don't think we're there yet. I think we'll drop points, a couple of points coming up soon.
He's going to be loving it.
But on the flip side, I also see Man City dropping points. Now that's the big thing. I also see them dropping points, bro. Yeah. I mean, when you look at it, does it seem like any other team wants this league? Bro, no other team wants this league yet. We've not seen it. They don't want it yet. Any serious team that wants to win this league would have gazumped Arsenal easy, but they don't want it as bad as
easy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, they would have.
We've only lost 2 games this season,
bro. They would have put in the heat, bro. They would have put in the heat. Arsenal don't cope well with pressure. We balk under pressure. City's pressure hasn't really been sustained. They've been dropping points in different scenarios, and that's what has made Arsenal gone at this point. And we're saying, you know what? Yeah, look, see, I mean, there's no pressure. They're dropping points. We can afford to drop points against Liverpool.
So Tony, there's
no pressure.
This squad depth and this best squad depth, doesn't it mean anything then? Because we believe that we're still going to win the league, yeah? We said it just now. We said it, that we still believe Arsenal are going to win the league. But we can't go to Forest believing that we're going to drop points. It doesn't make sense to me. If we want to win this league,
right?
Yeah. The thing is, what you're saying is right, because there is a possibility of us dropping points. And I've had it in the back of my mind. I just don't want to believe it. Sam Dyche, late kickoff, Forest in your face, physical, Odegaard not up for it, missing chances. I can see a potential banana skin, but I don't want to believe it. I just don't want to believe it because when I've done shows with Cape or watch-alongs, we've got a good record. Big up to Cape as Pauser. We've got a good record, I don't think I've lost a game with him. I don't think I've lost a game. Maybe we don't lose games. So I believe we can beat them, man. We must beat them. If we have anything about us, and if we want to win this title, we have to be going to the City ground, and beating Forest. I don't care what anyone says. We have to go there to beat them.
Yeah, we have to go there. But again, my brother, I mean, you're looking at the big ones. The big ones hasn't really been the problem with Arsenal. It's those deep, long drawn nights away from home.
No block.
We have to play all these low block teams, in the freezing cold. In the freezing cold, bro. I mean, everyone keeps talking about, what is Arsenal going to do away to Man City? I'm looking at what Arsenal is going to do when West Ham come calling, when they are in the biggest bite
Leeds,
of the relegation battle, bro. When they come to the Emirates. What are they going to do in those cold front nights, bro? You know, what is Arsenal going to do? Even against Crystal Palace, we might be looking at getting into maybe an Europa League place. You know, all these relegation battling teams. What they're going to do? Yeah, exactly. Those are the teams I'm even more scared about. Those are the teams that make Arteta has always rocked the ball, bro. The games you don't expect are the games that would really come in and bite you. And this season is not that we're even necessarily doing well against the top sides anyway. I mean, we scrambled a win against Manchester United. We've drawn against City. We've drawn against Chelsea away from home. And, you know, these games might still come back to bite us. We've not beaten Liverpool. In fact, we're the only team not to actually score against Liverpool home or away this season. That's very, very poor by our standards anyway. I mean, we have teams like Bournemouth and all these little teams, mid-table teams, pack out Liverpool, blitz them out. We have teams like Fulham put 3 goals at the back of Liverpool's net while we can't even muster 1 goal against them. I mean, all these things are, you know, I mean, there are things you will look back and say, oh, okay, are these the areas we really, really drop the ball? But again, we're top of the league. It's good to have that 6 points right now. The thing there is consistency, as you said. Can we keep going? And again, if you're talking about keep going, yeah, we have to talk about the consistency of our attack. Bukayo Saka, onto the topic you were talking about. Bukayo Saka, he hasn't been consistent this season, and that's a big worry. And when we're coming out from a game like that of Liverpool, yeah, where everyone was below 5 in that game because there wasn't any bit of quality whatsoever in that game. Everyone looked tired. No one was chasing the ball. We completely gave up possession to Liverpool in the second half and told them, do whatever you need to do with the ball. We'll just sit back and defend. You know, that kind of attitude. And then, okay, maybe, just maybe, because Saka was, you know, maybe the best out of the bunch in that game, really. And that was due to the first 20 minutes where he ran riot trying to create chances here and there. But after the first 15 minutes, that fizzled away real quick, real fast. And that's why we don't usually start games quite fast. If you notice this season, we always have good second half games. It's because of things like this. When you come out in the first 20 minutes and give up all that performances, there's always a big vulnerability in terms of you might get tired and get fizzled out in the second half. And that's what happened. And of course, Mikel Arteta also wanted that draw too. But again, back to Bukayo Saka. Drab displays from him. Yao Pedro even has more goals than Bukayo Saka this season, bro. Do the math. And that should tell you how poor the season is for Bukayo Saka. He's not nearing that angle to be our highest goal scorer. You can imagine a player like Gabriel Martinelli, who has been, you know, at the end of every beating by Arsenal fans a couple of months ago, is already having double figures at Arsenal already than Bukayo Saka, bro. Man is already on 10, 11 goals already all season. Bukayo Saka is not even up to double figures. Do the math. And again, we're the second best attacking team in the Premier League. I mean, do the maths, bro. So where did all those goals come from? Yeah, after Man City, we are the most successful, the most effective attacking team. We've scored more goals than any other team apart from Man City this season in the Premier League.
So you can check that. So Zubimendi scoring.
Zubimendi is scoring. Gabi is scoring. Trossard is scoring. Trossard have scored more goals for us. So we're sharing it. Of course, we're sharing the goals.
Is that a problem for you?
I don't think it's a problem. But again, when you check title-winning sides in history of what has really been going on in the Premier League, there's always a striker that has 20 or more goals, 25 goals. I mean, a couple of seasons ago, Salah had a very, very amazing season. The last time they won the Premiership, he was having 20 or 20-something goals. When you look at a title-winning team like Manchester City, Haaland is scoring 20 or more goals. Is currently in the contention for the Pichichi at Arsenal. I mean, the highest goal scorer, the golden boot for Manchester City already this season in the Premier League. Bro, when you're going for the title, you need a striker who's giving you 20 or more goals. But it's not with Arsenal. That scares me. It's good if we share the goals abroad, but you definitely need that point, man. That's really getting you 15, 20 goals. Maybe 20 goals is a stretch for an Arsenal player this season. But, I mean, in the Premiership, you have to be scoring at least 15 goals. Because Saka used to be the player who used to bail us out in that situation where he used to get double figures, at least nearing the 20-goal mark every season for the Arsenal. But this season, those numbers have completely dried up for him. And that's a testament to his game. That's a testament to how his gameplay has dropped. That's a testament to how goal shy he's been this season. And again, immediately after coming out of that stinker against Liverpool, Arsenal with the PR machine just came up and gave him a new deal early in the morning. I find that distasteful. I find that disgusting, bro. I mean, come on, bro. After a disgusting performance against Liverpool, and then you deem it fit to give him a new contract early in the morning. Really? It really bans. Is that what we're doing now?
This contract was coming, though. We knew this contract was going to come to Saka. But
bro, not early in the morning when we just came out of draw and dropped the ball against Liverpool. Bro, it's shocking, bro. This thing's, bro. Then okay, good. I read up the whole contract nitty-gritty of that Bukayo Saka deal. Yeah, man will be getting what you're seeing in the news is just a charade, bro. Man is getting nearly up to 450K per week, bro.
No way.
If you check the bonus, bro. Bro, if you're getting 400 of inclusive of bonuses and every other thing will be added into that thing, yeah, close to that, bro, till 2031, bro, you should be giving me Rafinha numbers, bro. How about that? You must be giving me Rafinha numbers if you're getting that kind of money, bro. But bro, man is not getting, bro. He's not giving us that, bro. We don't have Rafinha numbers. It's a big worry. I like to talk.
But okay. So with Saka's new contract, let's just take Saka's money out of the way. Yeah, big earner, not playing that well now. Yeah. Does Havertz and Gabriel have something to have a role to play in this title challenge? Because Gyökeres, he's going to score goals. He's not going to play well. Havertz is going to come in. He's going to need to score goals. Gabriel's going to, because we're spreading the goals this season, yeah? Do you see them guys coming in and scoring goals in games as well? Like Gabriel, Jesus and Havertz. Do you see them contributing in getting us over the line?
Bro, man. Kai Havertz couldn't score against Portsmouth, bro. That's a dime. That's a dime.
He's only just come back, isn't he?
Yeah. I know. I'm just looking at it. I mean, you asked the question, so I'm looking at the analysis right now. I mean, couldn't score against a poor Portsmouth, even if it was getting. I mean, when he came on, bro, let's don't lie. Yeah, let's say the truth. Yeah, it was getting passes. Let's don't lie about this. Yeah? I mean, we've always been complaining that. I mean, see, people, yeah, and that's why I keep saying I'm a fair guy. I'm one of the most fairest podcasters out there, bro. One of the. I wonder why people don't see this. One of the fairest, bro. We've had this complaint that Gyökeres hasn't been having passes, yeah, from the team, yeah. Truthfully, in that game against Portsmouth, when Kai Havertz came on, bro, I said the team passes from all angles. Odegaard was finding him. Many people were finding him. They're trying to just push passes down to 29. I'm not going to lie about that, bro. I mean, it happened, people. Lots of passes across to him. And I know he's just coming back from injury, but it's not scoring. I mean, he didn't score those goals, bro, against a Portsmouth team that plays in the Championship, and we know their position in the Champion. That's a poor side. Not scoring against them. Jesus, not scoring against a poor Portsmouth team. Bro, how would these guys be the ones to lead us into I mean, scoring goals in the Premier League, bro. If I'm Mikel Arteta, I would tone my ego down right now and go do a Shane deal. Yeah, that's what I call a Shane deal. Yeah, that kind of deal. Yeah, where you just look at yourself and you say, "Man, I have to save myself some shame." Yeah, I'm just going to sign Ivan Tony. Go bring him. Take the shame. Take the shame. Go bring someone like that, bro.
I weren't expecting
Take
you
the
to
shame,
just.
bro.
You
Yeah,
just took that one out the hat, bro. You know what
bro.
you did?
Exactly.
This is what you did. This is what you did.
That guy got the little sound going on.
Bro. The
Exactly,
way
bro.
you just done that, it was like,
My guy is playing with the new toys. Ring the alarm again, bro. I like that Undertaker one, bro. Ring the alarm again, my G. Ring that alarm again, bro.
but you know,
It's all fake news. It's phony stuff. It didn't happen.
it's not gonna happen, bro. You know it's not gonna happen, bro.
It's not gonna happen. But that's why I said, take the shame, tone your ego down, go ask for help. Understand that your attack is not working right now. Yeah, Gyökeres scored the other day, but it's an ugly goal. There's no, bro. We don't know if Gyökeres would score more ugly goals because you still need those goals coming. Yeah, and with every evidence we have, I mean, we're not sure of those goals coming in. Saka is not really contributing to the goal all the season, and that troubles me because we're over reliant on Trossard this season. You know, we're over reliant on set piece goals this season, and that might come back to haunt us because there'll be teams that would see top to the end. Yeah, I'm alluding to your show with Craig till the end.
Yeah,
How
to
about
the
that,
end.
people? Till the end. You know, there are
Yeah,
teams that will go down the wire till the end and defend with their life, with their blood. Yeah, with their lives laid down on the stake. Yeah, to make sure that Arsenal don't score any set piece goal. Then where would be our outlet at that time? And that would be a big problem. So if I make a Lateta right now, even if you're not getting a striker in, I can understand that because maybe you got Kai Havertz back. You need to put faith in them. You need to put faith in Jesus. You need to put faith in Gyökeres. I completely get that, but at least go and get someone of the ilk of Semania. And we have a club right now that have that kind of trouble in the mountain right now in Real Madrid. Some of the players want out. I'm hearing rumors of Vinicius Jr. getting tired and fed up. He doesn't want to go to Saudi Arabia. He wants to play somewhere else in Europe. Uh, right now, and I'll be looking at Vinicius Jr. right now, and I heard he's also for sale by Real Madrid.
deal. That's a
Bro,
big money
throw that
deal, though,
all
isn't it?
away. Is it?
That's a big money deal, though, isn't it? That's a lot of money for.
It's a
That's
lot of
100
money,
million.
but bro, come on, bro. Don't act as if you don't know that these teams don't know how to do business.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
It
yeah,
can come on loan, and then of course, all those kind of deals. They know their back way, there's back door to get all those kind of big deals, across the line. And again, Rodrigo. How about no one is talking about Rodrigo right now? I mean, they
He's
just
happy. He's
sacked.
happy. He's happy. He's happy now at Real Madrid now.
Yeah, he's happy, but I mean, for how long is he gonna be happy now, bro? We're not too sure about. I mean, he could be happy that they sacked Alonso, but how are you sure that Abeloa is gonna give him that chance now because
Mm,
he's under
mm.
pressure? He just lost the game to the equivalent of a championship side, Albacete, in the Copa del Rey. So there might be limited games for Rodrigo to actually show himself. He'll be trying to use the big guns in most of the games right now. So I don't even think that even mostly with them out of the Copa del Rey, there'll be a squeeze. There'll be a opportunity squeeze for Rodrigo. So why don't you go right now and go get Rodrigo, bro? Right now, bro.
Bro,
Increase
that
the
is
kind of numbers. Exactly. increase the kind of numbers of goals that you could score this season, bro. I mean, it's good to have Trossard score these goals and help out the team, but we all know that maybe in the next 5, 6 games, man could be completely banged up and injured, bro. Oops. We all know this, bro. We have the evidence. We've seen things like this happen with Arsenal. Injuries galore, bro. You know, it could just get to the till end of February, and Trossard is completely knocked out by injury. We've seen this happen, bro. So why can't we just go bring in a Rodrigo who could play as a false nine, playing in behind Gyökeres in some incendiary spaces? He could play that number 10, could create spaces also. He could use as a false nine. He could also be. You could actually even ditch Gyökeres for a while and put Rodrigo in that number 9 area. He could play as a false nine. Don't get that wrong, but he could also play in that number 9 position. Also, it's fast, it's gritty. He could score goals. He knows where the goalpost is. He's a tricky footballer. Many defenders will feel vulnerable right in front of him because of his skills and his technical abilities. All true. So it is what it is. If we go bring someone like a Rodrigo, he could just park our season, send it to somewhere that's not really in right now. So Ateta, please go to the market, do something, do something, yeah, do something, bro. Admit you need help, yeah. Don't just be all proud and all that, you know. Admit you need help, you know, and go get the help you need.
Quick score prediction for the Nottingham Forest game on Saturday. What's your score? And chat, get involved as well. What's your score, people?
Bro, it's an away game now, bro, and these days in away games, I'm a little bit skeptical of our clean sheet record.
What is our record? Let me have a look.
Our away games these days.
We beat them 1-0 last season, I think. Head to head.
No, not against Nottingham Forest. In our recent games away from home, we've always been conceding now, consistently now.
We've been winning them,
though, conceding goals. We've been winning, but we're conceding goals, bro, and it's getting alarming. I mean, we conceded goals against Bournemouth, bro. Don't throw that away. We've conceded goals against Chelsea right now, and it's looking ugly right now. Most of the conceding of goals right now, it's looking ugly. So I'm not going into this game thinking that we're going to keep a clean sheet. So it's going to be a skirmish. Mind you, Sangare is coming back from the AFCON. I mean, you did the AFCON competition. Sangare was out.
Yeah.
I mean, people are looking at the form of Nottingham Forest, their recent form, of course, that due to some players that you know have been out injured, or some players that went for the AFCON. Sangare is going to be coming back. You know, they really missed him. They missed his grit in the middle of the park for some weeks now. But Hudson-Odoi is back, and I mean, he's a very dangerous player. They have Jesus, who was a player that was also linked to Arsenal, Brazilian. He's fast. He's always, I mean, he presses, he presses real hard, people, So that one will be a big worry on the day against Nottingham Forest, because he runs tirelessly, bro. That's his guy. He's never played against, against us, but I mean, that'll be a big player to watch out for. Hudson-Odoi, Gibbs White too, is also a very big player. Anderson is also someone that is also is a good player.
We got good players as well, though, Tony.
They got real nice players. They got real nice players. Big up to BBK Sports, by the way. Big up BBK Sports. You don't want to reach out for our show, my brother, man. You're looking for the big payday.
Traveling.
BBK Sport looking for the big payday, bro. Bro, holla me, man. Holla your guy. Holla your guy, bro. Holla your guy.
I'm not had a show.
Big up BBK Sports, man. I miss BBK Sports, bro.
Yeah, man.
I miss my guy, bro. Big up BBK Sports, bro. Absolute real one, my guy. I really like that, brother. Yeah, and big up to you, bro. Big up to you. Definitely. They also have Murillo, who's at the back, also.
And other
Murillo at the back. Yeah. They have Murillo at the back. He's a big towering figure down there too. And he
I think he go in the season,
to raise his game.
I think someone will buy him in next season. I don't think he'll be at Forest next
Definitely,
season.
he's a great defender. He has really, really helped them out, And he's a big, tall, towering kind of player. Always
Yeah,
seem to
big
step up
guy,
his game
big.
against Arsenal. Yeah, it's that kind of So I mean, they're gonna stick it up to you. And again, it's away from home, bro. It's away from
What's
home.
your score prediction?
Away from
What are
home.
you thinking? What are you thinking?
Bro. I'm looking at a 3-2, bro. It's gonna be a skirmish, and they're gonna score. I mean, there's no doubt they're gonna score goals. There's no doubt about that. They're gonna score
What,
goals.
Raya in goal?
I'm looking at 3-2.
With Raya in goal, you think they're gonna score goals against us? With Raya in goal?
That makes a difference, though. But again, Raya was in goal when Bournemouth came this close to equalizing in that game too.
Yeah, but
bro, it's all
who gave them the goal? Gabriel gave them the goal, innit? Gabriel.
Yeah. But you know what? Yeah, after that, you know who was chasing for that ball. Do you know who was chasing for that ball? Evan Nielsen. Quick. Hard presser of the ball, bro. That's it. On a very good day, yeah, he passes that ball, another defender gets it. Is they don't have a very fast-paced striker coming in to press for that ball. But Nottingham Forest have that kind of ilk of striker too, who's going to be, and he presses harder, people.
They got that Jesus,
than Evan Nielsen. I'm talking of that Jesus guy that's in Nottingham Forest. Yeah. He's a threat, bro. And mind you, people, one of the most tragic, dangerous situations you don't want to have, when playing against teams is a player that has a mandate, that has this thing, to actually put it on Arsenal, on Mari Hutchinson, people. Fast-paced winger is gonna be there too, people. He has this thing. He has this thing against Arsenal right now. And he might be coming to haunt us, people. So, I mean, only God will help us in this game. It's a potential banana skin, brother. Don't overlook it, bro. It's a potential banana skin. Mostly with Sankari back, it's a potential one, bro. Potential. We have to be clinical on the day, bro. And again, I also see us also seeing that game off with quite good goals from set pieces, bro. So that's another thing. It's always good to have these layers to your game. It helps you when they think of the place and keep a low block. And again, Sean Dutch football, you know that rock star kind of football, but Sean Dutch is that kind of manager that doesn't even mind sticking up to you and keeping that extreme low block and just, going on that counter attack. And they have fast paced players that can get that for them.
Sorry, my only concern about this game, is we've played a lot of games in the last few months, and I'm not saying
big up match day shells. Big up match day shells. Big up is a Man United fan. I do shows with him on TikTok. Bro, let's do some stuff on TikTok, bro. Come on, bro.
Me and Man United, I will do, but me and Man United fans, I don't like them. I don't like them, but
no, Matchday Shells is a great guy, bro. Invite him, bro. Invite him. You can add him on TikTok. He's a great guy, bro. I'll bring him on my channel next week. So probably you can add him up and talk to him, bro. Big up Matchday Shells, bro.
We're playing him soon. We're playing him next week. We're playing him next week.
Oh, we're playing them, and people watch out for my show with Matchday Shells. In that preview for the match to United, I'm bringing him on my channel, people. Yeah, absolute real one, and he knows.
Do you know, Boy 10? Do you know the struggle I've had with Man United fans when it's AFCON, bro? You don't understand, bro. Yeah, these man, will be watching AFCON and they'll be just cursing Arsenal, just like cursing Arsenal out of nothing, and I've had to just sit there and just defend it. Telling you, these guys, they're not nice guys, and if they're having problems, let them have more problems, I don't care. But as I was saying, what was I saying about my only concern about this game is us going into this game lethargic, because we did give a lot of energy in that Chelsea game. It was an end to end, Saka, didn't Saka play like 70 minutes, 80 minutes?
Yeah, but he did.
You know, a lot of players put in some hard yards in that
Some
game.
decent, yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just thinking how we're gonna be, because Forest are gonna be fresh for that game, yeah. So I don't know how we're gonna be. And listen, Forest got knocked out by Wrexham, yeah, in a FA Cup, I believe, yeah, on penalties or whatever it was. Brother, we've got to go there, yeah, and with a plan, and we've got to go and do something. We have to go and do
Yeah.
something. We
Yeah.
have to go and do
No,
something.
the thing there is that these teams, yeah, they find a way of stepping up against Arsenal. And they know our weak points and they know it's low block. But luckily for us, yeah, in that Chelsea game, I mean, you talked about some certain kind of players expending lots of energy and exerted lots of energy mentally and physically in that game. But um, I don't think we used up everything. Martinelli came in quite late in that game, so he still has
Yeah.
lots of energy to spend. Luckily for us, we still have one weapon that this season people have not really given him, the Don DeMarcos. But I think from now to the end of the season, people will see more of him, and that's Madueke. Madueke was left on the bench in that game, and I think he's strong
Oh
enough.
yeah, he
Of
didn't
course, you
play, did
guys
he?
know, Mad,
He didn't
he
play, did
didn't
he?
exactly, you know, and
And
you need
Eze
that
as
kind
well.
of
What about
player.
Eze? Eze's
AJ,
not
of course, AJ has not been playing too. AJ he didn't even come in as a substitute. But again, we
didn't
need
he play?
him in
He
that
played against
game.
Chelsea, didn't he?
No, he didn't play. He didn't come on. It was an
He didn't
unused
come on.
substitute. He didn't come on.
Oh, I thought he come on because I saw him at the end, but obviously, no, he didn't come. Okay. So
No,
yeah,
no,
he's definitely going to
no,
get
he
some
didn't.
minutes on
So,
Saturday.
so he's fresh. And again, you need him for this kind of games because Sean Dark's football, of course, is going to stink up the place. It's going to make those
Mm,
spaces quite little, and then you need those kind of players that could actually take players or opponents, you
yeah,
know, 1v1, and of course you have Madueke pillaging them from the right hand side, and if you can get AJ into the game, he could. He's more direct. He's a moments player. He's a more direct player. Has technical abilities. Could get dribbles here and there to draw out players, and then you can be able to insert Gyökeres to just situation himself around Murillo and the other centre back to just kind of like hold them off and cause chaos on around the 18-yard box. And of course, when Madueke is coming in, causing that chaos too, maybe not the end product, but the chaos he causes will be very, very, very vital in this game against Nottingham Forest. And he will open up the game. And if AJ is also on board, he could also have a new lease of life in this game. I think he gets something. This is the kind of game that he could be able to exploit because we know Nottingham Forest are going to keep, kind of like a low block in a way, and he can unlock it. That's the thing. He can unlock it, and I also think Martinelli will have a very good game too. I think he'll have a good game.
hopefully.
I
Shout out
think
to
it's
Yas
fresh.
in the
We still
building,
have
man.
fresh players, that could come in and give a decent shift. You know.
Mhm, Definitely.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap up now, but I want to big up to everyone, yeah, in the building. Big up to Yasser. He said big up the two frauds. It's
Big
funny,
up Yasa TV.
Hey, we need to do a show, Yasser. Yeah, we need to talk about your team, but I'm sure he's still got
Oh
a
my
little bit
God.
of hope for. Yeah, I'm sure he's got hope for the return leg. He may have not had hope at some point, but I'm sure he's got a little bit of hope because he'll have some of his.
Yasa, you have the effrontery to come to an Arsenal channel. I mean, after
No.
yesterday,
He's
bro.
yeah. He dips in and out, man.
Really? Are you
Nothing.
serious? You dare show your face
He's good. He's
around
everywhere, you know.
the
He's
street?
everywhere.
Really?
He's everywhere, bro. I'm surprised.
Shout out to Yasa TV, is my guy,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
My
I'm
friend.
surprised I haven't seen Yasser on Never a Foul yet, but I still see him.
He says I'm still here.
Score against, and that just shows his testament to him because he's here even when they lost as well. I was saying that as well. I bet you don't score on Saturday as well. Have a look at your Instagram, Tony, when you get a moment. There you go. Drew's. Make sure you go and contact Drew. And he's still here. Listen, people, we're gonna wrap up though, because I want to get some rest. I know Tony's probably. Have you got any shows coming up? You got a show coming up?
Yeah. Tomorrow I'll be back with Dom, my brother Dom, my guy, not my brother, but my guy Dom. I'm gonna be reserving brother for people that I've actually worked with and I've actually, that we've actually had lots of things going on, like Abs. Yeah, my brother. Yeah, I'll leave the other ones as my guys. Yeah. So me and Abs are brothers, but this guy's my guy. Yeah, Dom.
Yeah,
I'll be
he's
bringing him
intelligent.
onto the channel tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be back in the
Make
channel
sure
with
you
me
go
tomorrow.
make sure you lock into Dom, man, because Dom, man, he knows his football, man. He talks really, with an intelligent brain. None of the biases and all that kind of rubbish. He's just,
Yeah.
straight facts, straight, straight
Yeah.
information as well. Yeah. But yeah, man, big
Yeah.
up to Drew. Let's just see some shouts.
Big up to Drew. Yeah, Drew. I'll check my Instagram, man, bro.
Banners in the
Drew is
building.
my graphics guy, guys. I mean, you have to pay some money, but Drew gets good graphics done, bro. Yeah, he's very good, bro. I mean, it's very good. So, people, if you need your graphics to be done, people, I mean, Drew Gunners is the guy. He has been churning out lots of good graphics for me, my guy. I mean, it's galvanized my channel.
I've seen some of the stuff, recently.
You've seen some of the stuff, bro. Drew, come on, bro. Anyone at the Yasta TV, I mean, you can contact Drew Gunners. Anyone, anybody that wants to do anything.
What was the one the other day? There was something that was on your page. Let me just go to your page that I really liked. One of the thumbnails. Which one was it? It was it really stood out to me.
I saw you liked that one. The one with the it's really me and Dom show.
Was it with you and Dom or something?
It's me and Dom, the Arsenal Clinic. Yeah. It was Drew that got that graphic done. Yeah, Drew. Drew takes the plaudits, bro. If I wake him up this night, he would do lots of stuff for me, bro. Yeah. I mean, of course, people will have to pay definitely, but he will do it at a very, very good rate for you, bro. He'll do it at a very decent rate, like not this big charging rate, but at a very good rate for you guys. So please, podcasters, go link up with Drew Gunners, guys. Yeah, great graphic guy to have.
And listen, big up Yasser, man. We're chatting a bit.
Big up Yasser TV. Okay.
Yeah, man. Big up to BBK, Godfrey, and Oregon Goon. Hey, I don't see you in the group chat, Oregon Goon, man. What's going on? Big up to Miss Melina as well. AFC always.
Miss Melina. BBK Sports was here. Matchday Shells was also here. Big up to Matchday Shells.
Big up to the Shells and Aces as well.
Godfrey was also here.
All the answers.
Aces.
That's it,
bro. I see you doing your thing with this guy, Gianni. One guy called Gianni.
Oh, hey, he's good. You need to get him on. He's in our group.
Bro, he's good. Bro, he's good, bro. I see the show you do, bro.
I set up the group because I wanted us to do panel shows, but everyone's shy. Everyone wants to do their own little panel shows. This is what I'm saying. I set up the group, and everyone just wants to go in their different routes. We're supposed to be there to argue against each other. We're in the group chat, cussing and moaning and all that. But when you say let's have a show,
everyone is numb, right?
And this is what I'm saying. I can't be bothered with that. I'm being real, Tony. Yeah, we have half a panel already. Me and you. All we just need is just two more people. And that's it.
It's just two more people that would show up.
And that's it. We have a show.
And that's it, bro.
When everyone's available once a week. If someone can't make it, then you're bringing a substitute to make it.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
That's the energy. Yeah.
But we need to talk about this, Tony. Yeah, and
we need to under the background. We need to talk about it. Yeah.
So anyway,
it has to be people that can ready. It has to be people that are ready to scrap too. I mean, I want it to be a fairy one.
Let's promote
it. It has to be a fairy one.
Yes. If anyone wants to join a panel show with me and Tony, if you got the gonads, if you got the balls, if you got the cojones, let us know. You've got Tony's Instagram, you've got my Instagram. Let us know, and we'll do a show once a week, and we'll talk about football, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the topic will be.
And that's how we're gonna wait for this. Yeah, we might actually go to TikTok and get our guys, bro. Matchday Shells is ready. He's ready for a scrap, bro. Matchday is ready for all the smoke. Yeah, bro. We have all these shows around, bro. Even Dante will be someone to bring in. I don't know. Dante will be nice. Yeah. But he's a busy guy too. He's a family guy. He's busy too. So I don't know, but he would have been a nice person to bring in to that show. And it's someone I deeply respect as a person.
But Tony, me and you,
Dante, man. Look at Dante. I never knew he was here. It's here, Dante. I was just talking about him. I didn't know he was here, bro. Big up
Yeah,
to you,
bro.
Don T, man. I
What I
was
was
just
saying to
talking
you,
about you,
Tony,
Don T, man.
yeah,
He said, yes,
what I was
we're going
saying,
Tony and abs.
what I was saying, Tony, yeah, serious thing, yeah. Me and you like known each other for 2 years now, maybe 3, yeah. We need to sort it out ourselves, yeah. We can't be moaning. We need to sort it out ourselves, and that's it. There's nothing. If I say, yeah, Tony, let's do a show, or when you're available for a show, we will then find 2 panelists to come onto that show. Yeah. If we can't find 2, then we can't find 2. But I'm sure out of me and you, we can both find. And does it have to be Arsenal fans, or is that preferable? Or
I'm thinking it should
or,
be Arsenal fans plus other
yeah.
fans too. Maybe Man United, Chelsea. We
Yeah.
need a
So
fairy one, bro.
we could get Mark as well. Mark on the panel.
Yeah. We need a fairy one, bro. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
It
3
could
of
be,
us.
and again, it could be up to 6. It could be up to 6 people. It could be up to 6.
Oh, can you imagine that?
Yeah, it could be up to 6. I think we should do that, bro.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about it later on. Yeah.
Let's think about doing it probably maybe start of February or something. So we've got time
Start
to
of February.
Let's
look at
title
that.
and everything. And if guys, if you're interested, yeah, let me know. Yeah, you're in the group chat. Let me know if you're ready for a panel show and stuff like that. And we get it done.
And we'll make it fair. We'll make it fair. They can be able to show it on their own channels too.
Exactly. Yeah.
So no one is losing. No one is losing. It's absolutely everyone is gaining. You gain content, you gain everything. So no one would lose.
That's the way forward.
I mean, it's a win-win. It's a win-win.
Get monetized. Yeah, this is how you do it, people. I've been in AFCON. Yeah, I've got about 600-700 hours from watch time from doing AFCON. Yeah, that's how
big, bro.
This is what I'm saying. Closer. This is what I'm saying.
Closer.
Getting closer. So yeah, we'll be in contact with you people. So listen, I'll put out the feelers. If you want to join, even the guests here today, you can come on. You don't even have to have your camera.
Come on, bro.
I mean, just let's have a conversation, people. Yeah. But anyway, people. Yeah. We're gonna duck out now. It's been a wrap, and we are out. Peace.
And we are out. Peace. Big up Don T, though.
Big up. Hey, Don C.